Oh. That's a good start. We got no webcam. There we go. There we go. That's a good start. Good evening all. Hope we're all doing well. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Michael Raymond, first ones in chat. Hope we're all doing well. Welcome along. Affinity Racing. We all know the score. We're back for another night of manufacturers. First manufacturers this season to be on the Fridays. We're over to the Friday evenings now. I think we've got two more as well. Dragon Trail and then Interlagos after this. So. My name, David. My name is David. I don't know why I felt like I sounded really stupid when I said that there. I don't know why, but anyways, yes, David. So yes, we're gonna do all 5 entries tonight if things go well. There is a chance that I do the first slot, the second, maybe the third, and by that point we may well have had enough collectively as a group, or even maybe just me. We may have had enough, and I may knock it on the head then. But at the very least, we're going to get 3 attempts, and so we are 7 p.m, 8 p.m, and 9 p.m. And then we'll do the 10 and 11. We'll do the later slots if things go well, or if we feel like we're doing okay. This is a track that I struggle with. Firstly, let's get that one out there. I just don't know the track all too well. I'm still actually learning it. I think Sainte-Crox is one of those tracks that not many people know too well on GT Sport. It's a long track. It's not really a popular track. It's one of those. So yeah. I don't think that it's... I think there'll be a lot of people getting tripped up by this one. Soft, medium, and hard tyres available. Required tyres are the racing hard and the medium. So whether it's worth doing another pit stop to go onto the softs, we'll find out. No minimum required pit stops, but of course you will have to change to do hard to medium. Tyre wear at time 6, quite high. So I think that hanging out a few laps on the hard tyre will probably not be a bad shout. So yeah, I think that pretty much sums it up. I think that tells us all that we need to know. Damage, still very, very high on the game at the moment, which I think is actually a good thing. I'm a fan of that. But it does make it very difficult when you've got a track that is pretty much, this is the equivalent of a street circuit, I guess. It's you've got walls either side. And they do bite. They certainly do bite. Struggle badly on this one. Yeah, me too, mate. Me as well. I'm very, very slow here at the moment. We got that 28.4, which is just nowhere near the kind of pace, obviously. I'm literally 4 seconds off, I think. Maybe no, 6 seconds off the best of my friends list, which is Viking, Luna Viking with a mighty quick. Oh, see, I still don't know this track. That's flat there, flat through on the first left-hander. I was thinking that I was at this braking zone, so there's still a lot for this of this track for me to learn. It's going to be pretty difficult. The first couple of races, the first couple of trips out, I think, are going to be, maybe it's not too much fun, a little bit more tricky, and then hopefully we can, kind of improve as we go. That is the aim for sure. We definitely want to start getting better, and hopefully we can see major progress from now until the end of the stream. So, in case we'll all be up together, let me see that. I'll be doing medium hard one at the front of the pack and hard medium at the back. Yeah, I think I'll be doing pretty much the same. Yeah, kind of try and maybe it's the alternate strategy. I've not seen any races of this yet. I've not seen anybody in the earlier, the further ahead time zones that has attempted any of this yet. I sometimes find that quite helpful to have a little look at some of that during the day if I can do. But I've been out filming all day, so it's sort of I can't really see it being worthwhile to go onto the soft tyres. I can't see that being worthwhile. Although I don't know, time six tyre wear. I don't know. I don't know if it will be or not, but we'll soon find out on the first couple of races. Let's be honest, we're in the Supra. We are in one of the better cars for this kind of track. Certainly, you know, we got a kind of a bit of an advantage that way. Some of the people struggling to join the lobby. Always seems to happen this on the manufacturers. We seem to be waiting ages for people to join. Yes, Raymond, if you've sent me a friend request, I shall, let me see if I can get it on my phone. I thought you had already added me, and I thought I'd already accepted you, but clearly not. Requests. There you are, yes. Job is a good one. There you go, Raymond, accepted. Got you on here, mate. Lovely stuff. No, not for this, not for the manufacturers, not the Nissan. I think I was last season. I think I was Nissan. Well, last season was still Supra because it's season 1 and 2, but no, yes, Toyota for this one. I'm quite happy with the choice. I'm happy with Toyota. Definitely prefer the Group 3s to Group 4s, where we have an advantage in the Supra at Group 3. But we certainly do not have an advantage in the Supra at Group 4. So, yeah, it seems to be taken. I think we're going to end up getting dropped out of this lobby here. By the looks of things, it's glitching, it's taking its time, it's gone to 0. We've got a black screen at the back. Oh, no, we've got a black screen at the background. I have a feeling this could shut off here. It won't let me go to warm up, obviously, because the warm up's finished. We can do everything else. I don't want to click exit. I'd love to get out of the Aston ASAP. I'm shocked to hear that. I like the Aston. I like Aston Martin. The Group 4 is a bit trickier. Group 3, the V12, is a beauty. Oh no, it's just refreshed again. No, someone's left. I think this has gone a little bit wrong. We'll wait it out. As Michael says, we will do. However, I don't really have the banter to drag this out for too long. So we'll give it a few minutes, and then we may well have to abandon it. Sadly. Which happened on the last round of manufacturers as well, didn't it? We had, on what was literally last Saturday, was the worst stream I think I've ever done. And we got binned off of the first lobby. It got disconnected. And then our, what should have been our second race, was our first race, was a nightmare. And then the second race, that should have been our third, was, I think, even worse or just as bad. Or someone putting in chat, congratulations, that was a phenomenal race. Looks like it's, well, doesn't look like it's having it really, does it? That's annoying. That's annoying. These guys are all waiting it out, though. So, I presume maybe we do the same. Well, this is a tremendous start, isn't it? It's clearly the same for everybody else because of what they're putting in the chat. A few question marks and things like that going up into the lobby chat. So, oh God, what do we do? This is not very good. This is not very good. We'll hang fire for as long as I can drag out conversation on the stream. But oh God. Sony Interactive Entertainment presents. Sorry, something went wrong. Sorry, something went wrong. Brought to you by Gran Turismo. What do we do? We'll give it to till 8 minutes past, and if we've still not had anything, we'll jump into a race. We'll jump into daily race B at the Red Bull Ring. Worst case. Oh, no, so it's just someone else leaving the room. Oh my word. Why does this always happen? Happens pretty much every stream there seems to have been. The past few weeks now, every stream there's been an issue with the lobbies. Is it still the case that the manufacturers is crossplay between PS5 and PS4? Do we know, is that still what they're doing? Because I know that was causing some of the issues, I think, the crossplay, which I think is why some of the people take longer to join in the lobbies on the manufacturers. I think that was the reason, wasn't it? I could be wrong, but I think that was why. We could be here a while. That's really annoying. We'll have a look at what everybody else was in though, shall we? Not that it tells us much because we don't really have any qualifying times. Few Corvettes though. Supras. GTR. Oh, there we go. Hey, we waited it out and it was worth it. Just as I got to the point where I was scraping the barrel there of just looking at what cars people were driving. You were probably saved in the nick of time there, having to watch that. Because I was really going to struggle to... Oh, well, hey. Where are we starting here? Well, we're not starting the mediums. That's not a good idea. Starting the soft, shall we? Bizarre. It looked from that side there. I thought it was starting it. I thought we were starting like in the middle of the track for some reason. Right, let me put my headphones on then. Oh hey. Right. Damage. Problem we've got is the outlap is so long as well, so Astons were very good beginner cars on GT Sport. New physics has meant you can drive more cars. Interesting you say that. Yeah, I find that for myself as well. Definitely I do find that, and I actually agree the same about Aston Martin. Good beginner cars. I do still love driving them though, but yeah, I know what you mean. I think that was partly why I loved the Aston so much in the early days, was because it was one that I could drive and drive relatively quick compared to some of the other cars. Interesting you say that, yeah. I'd never thought of that for myself until you've mentioned it, and it sort of makes sense. I agree. But yeah, I'm pretty slow around here, as you can probably tell. Just trying to work out work out everything basically. I still haven't. There's a lot of it that I still haven't worked out in terms of how early I can get down on the power and things like that. It's actually, to be honest, it's mostly exit speed. This track, this layout, is always about exit speed. Getting a good exit. There's so many so many of the corners lead to so many straights that your exit pretty much everywhere is absolutely crucial, which is why overtaking as well, if you can do, of course, you're best off doing it on the straight. That can be said for most tracks, but here you just lose so much time trying to overtake someone heading into a corner. It just becomes not worth it at all. You're better off sitting behind them and just having them on the straights, taking as much slipstream as you can, and then having them on the straights at some point. But anyway, right, it's going to be interesting this to see how far off the pace I am, or indeed how far off the pace everybody else is. We could well be on pole position if everybody else is as crap as me round here. This final sector is a bit of a killer, because you want to push so much, and then you realise that you're about to run so awfully wide, like that there. And same here as well, a little bit of a lift but I've not got the track nailed down myself. See, I'm too early on the power there. Let's go. Why is he going onto the hard tyres? Or is he coming off the hard tyres? Also, my internet connection is apparently a bit crap. Oh well, this is just what we want. Plenty of traffic right in front of us. Corvette's going to obviously be a car to watch around here, isn't it? It's just remembering it as well, isn't it? Remembering the track is so difficult. It's a little bit like the Nürburgring, I imagine, for most people when they first get onto it. That's what it's feeling like for me at the moment. You need to brake a lot earlier there, get turned in earlier, down on the power earlier, everything earlier. That one's not too bad. See, just forgetting where I am altogether there and there. Oh, that's a lot of time lost. I remember where I am now. Look at that Corvette. The Viper's just sat behind me that whole time there. Probably just watching, thinking, what the hell is he doing? Right, I'm going to be interested when the times start coming in, with what people's managed to set. This is a tricky corner as well, this one. Right, big, long straight, big braking zone up the top. Been in them from the beginning. Is that the Astons? Yeah. Hey, if it ain't broke, don't fix it though. Love the Astons. That was awful. What was that? I'm nowhere near the apex. 24 is the fastest lap so far. Pole position. Look how far off the pace we are here. 28.6. My word. I'm going to be feeling sorry for people who haven't realised that slipstream is not on here and are trying to plan their laps around having a slipstream. This is obviously looking like a slightly better lap than the one we've just done, which is good because the last one that we just done was pretty awful. Although still only a couple of tenths off my actual best, which was set after about, I think I maybe got about 10 laps in. Catch that comment in a second. I think that was from you, Michael. I think it's one of them you're saying I've answered, but I don't know if that... I don't know what the original question was. Let me check in a second. Oh no. Well, that's literally that 1.1 that we were up. That's the majority of it gone right there. Right, 27.6. We can do better than that. We can do better than that. Oh, about the slipstream. Yeah, slipstream off in quali. As far as I know, I'm sure that I saw that it said that it was off. I'll double check though. I think I could be wrong. In fact, actually, I think Craig. I remember Craig confirming saying that all of manufacturers, the slipstream was off for all of the manufacturers this season. All the manufacturer events. You can see though I'm clearly a bit off the pace considering how far down we are. That's the one that I keep forgetting about. That's easily 4 or 5 tenths there if we actually hit that apex. No exaggeration. Half a second up again. Oh no, 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 no. That's a big chunk of time lost there. Pretty much back to where we were. We're gonna have time. We'll get across the line here. We'll be able to do one more lap. Raymond says his quali was a 27.5. I think that says 27.5. Which parts of the track, Raymond, do you think you could be quicker on? I'd be interested to. Is there any parts that you think you're struggling with at the moment? Or just know that you could be a bit quicker on. Nah, running wide. Right, again another best. Definitely could be taken off. A bit of time. Two 2.7 off the leader. That's awful. Just about to say, I feel like I'm getting to know the track a little bit better though, and then I go make that mistake. That's a big chunk of time. That's a big chunk of time there versus our last lap. Wonder if you can do that section without braking. Or maybe it's a slight stab of the brakes and then just power the way around. just need to be a bit smoother all around, but I don't think that even that lap was too bad. I mean, obviously could be a lot better. So we'll start on the hard tyres from the back. Kind of judge tyre wear as we go. Maybe Raymond, if he fancies being really kind, he could tell us when he pits in his race. Can't find the right line on the final sector, on the last sector. I can't find the right line anyway. I'm struggling with the whole lap at the moment. I'm sure we'll get there. Supra on pole position though, and then Supra P3 as well. That Danny on pole position is flying as well. Very, very quick. Well, I hope we're going to have enough time to finish this race and then get into the next slot, by the way, as well. Because I'll be a bit gutted if we miss it with the delay that we had at the start of the lobby. Yeah, the last windy part. Yeah, it's tricky. I'm starting to get the feeling that a lot of it can be done through the gears, though. I think maybe we're really going to be pushed for time here to get into the next slot, you know. Seven laps, 3.5 minutes, 21 minutes. Plus 3.5. It's going to be a 26-minute race. 25, 26 minutes. Maybe it's 24, 25 actually. 24, 25 minutes. Because then we've got this big long intro where it goes through all the cars and all that sort of stuff. So I hope that we can finish this race to get straight into the next slot. Also, this is about to be the first time. Don't say that we're having the same issue here. This feels like it's taking a while. My wheel's just gone back to centre, so I think we're alright, yeah. This is the first time that I've will have been racing on the hard and medium tyres. I'm just realising now that I've started on the softs, haven't I? So yeah, quit out for the next race if it's too close, definitely. Well, I've started on the soft tyres by mistake. I forgot to change, didn't I? So we'll see how this goes. Not very good. Yeah, well, strategy for us, sadly, is now well and truly out of the window because we've accidentally started on the soft tyres. So we'll see what we can get out of the softs on this first couple of laps. Then we'll jump onto the medium and we'll make sure that we do our final lap on the hards. we are probably going to maybe fly past the traffic quite early on here. But look at the tyre deg already. I'm seeing reds. We've literally done 2 corners and I'm seeing reds on these softs already. That was a bit elbows out, kind of. Make sure he keeps the place. There we go. Well, we're definitely going to finish last in this race anyways, so... Unless it happens to be a Brands Hatch type pit stop where it's like 10 seconds, then maybe we might be able... maybe we might be able to make it work, but... So far, it's not going to happen, is it? Unless these guys just so happen to absolutely kill each other. Which could look quite likely at this rate. Look at this. Oh, the Corvette's almost gone. He's hit the wall. We'll go around him. It's going to be a long pit stop, isn't it? Not even just the pit stop, but the momentum that you lose because it's such a long straight, this. Never going to work. Right, that's what I get for putting the wrong tyres on. Pit stop is 19 seconds. It is absolutely bang on 19 seconds, you're right as well, yeah. We were 6 seconds behind the leader. And now we're 25 seconds behind the leader. Might have a position here though that we can nab. So I think, is it the Corvette? It's yellow. I know that much. I can see that much. have a slipstream in the Corvette, yeah. I don't think it's going to help us out too much in the grand scheme of things, considering how much time is lost having to do one extra very unnecessary pit stop. Looks like it's me and the Corvette having a race amongst ourselves. Oh, sorry, mate. Sorry. I don't know if he just broke very early there, or if I totally just got it wrong. Slight mix of both, I think. Man. This is the kind of track, you don't realise it, but it requires a lot of concentration. I had a slight lapse of it there, admittedly. Let's go. Try and keep pushing here. To be fair, if we make up a few positions, right, given the fact that we've done an extra pit stop, I don't think that's all too bad. But let's just wait and see. If we don't finish last in this, that will be a bit of a miracle. And I would say equally quite impressive. Unless someone's had an absolute nightmare of a race, in which case being to the point where being 19 seconds quicker than them isn't impressive. which would require a nightmare race for somebody, to be fair. The kind of races that I like to have sometimes, most of the time, all the time. Oh, the understeer though, the understeer. I'll tell you what, unless you're very good at your looking after your tyres, I would very much say that maybe a pit stop for the soft tyres is actually worthwhile. The Supra does eat up its tyres a little bit, not necessarily through wheel spin. I think just it's got a lot of grip, this car, and a bit of downforce, a fair bit of downforce, and good ability in the kind of like in the high-speed corners, which of course just rinses your tyres, absolutely rinses your tyres. So I am starting to brake a little bit earlier though. The understeer is kicking in quite a bit. Look at the pace of P1 though. Danny there, the Spaniard, he is just absolutely away. Can't see if there is two markers up there or not, or if it is just him. I think he's out there by himself though. Right, absolute state of these tyres. Let's get in onto the hards. Hope we don't lose too many places and try and stay on the back of anyone who's in front of us. Oops, onto the hard tyres we go. Do not refuel. Man, that was not very well done, was it? Oh God, these hard tyres are awful. They're so not nice. They're awful. This is the first time driving on the hard tyres around here. Oh no. No wonder we got past so many people on that opening lap. That's awful. Even more priority now to get a good exit, because your cornering speed, and you can't be late on the brakes, you can't be quick around the corners. So braking even earlier, turning in even earlier, and trying to get down on the power even earlier. Where you want to be. There's no grip there. I'm 8 seconds clear of not finishing last, which at the moment is all I want to do. Yeah, he did 4 laps on the mediums. Yeah, I noticed that. But he's in the Supra as well, so I don't know how he's managing that. I really don't know how he's managing that at all. There's just parts of the track where I'm losing so much time because I'm just nowhere near close to getting it right. 36 seconds off the lead. Man. Oh, I keep forgetting about that left-hander. I don't know why. It just does not sit in and compute in my brain that that's what's coming up. Oh, the understeer. The understeer on these hard tyres. Right, I definitely need to practice with the hard tyres before we go into the next race. What am I doing? What's that? What is that? No way am I that much quicker on the hard tyres. No way. Still got 1 lap to go after this. It feels like such a long race, this. Man! That was such a stupid mistake, that as well. That was such a schoolboy error, that one. Look at all this damage that we're going to have. Right, we need to defend for our life here for P11. We do not want to lose this position, but we're definitely going to lose it. We're going to have to fight for it back. Right. We're good, we're good, we're good. Go, 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 go. We need to get this position back. Hopefully P10, because they're both right next to each other. See if we can have this. I'm desperate not to finish last, despite having done an entirely unnecessary pit stop. Trying too hard. Go, go, go. We're on the back of them. I just don't want to finish last. I mean, these two guys here must have had a nightmare of a race. If I'm right behind them, haven't completed an unnecessary 19-second pit stop. They've obviously had an absolute stinker of a race. But I'm desperate to get back past them. It's going to happen here. This next straight, definitely. It's got to. Brake a bit earlier. Off the power. Get round. Whoa, hey. Down on the power now. Have both of them into the braking zone. Oh. Oh, oh. Don't do that. Don't do that. That would cost you. That'll also cost you. And that'll cost you the... That'll cost you the 2 positions. There we go. Well, lessons learned in this race. And in the end, the race leader ends up finishing 50 seconds. Well, it's going to be more than that, actually. He's 50 seconds ahead of us now. And I've got to trundle round to the finish line. Awful. Awful. Right. We'll make sure the next one's not as bad. Which, thankfully, we're going to be straight into the next one. Let me check the time here. Oh, God, this is going to be very, very tight. 4 minutes. Pointless even telling them that we're live, isn't it? Next race in 3, exactly. Straight in. Not even enough time for a full lap, so we'll just sit this one out for now. Right, please do remind me, if anyone thinks on, please do remind me to change tyres before the race. We don't want to do that again. Same mistake as the last one. using our tyres from qualifying. I will try not to do that if I can. But yeah, I want to try and get some decent pace around here, because to be honest with you, I hate the track, which makes me not want to do it, which makes me not very quick, which makes me hate the track more, which makes me not want to do it, which makes me not very quick again, which makes me not want to do it, and all the rest of it. So it just sort of, I kind of want to get quick here so I can start racing here and hopefully start enjoying it. Head up. On to the next one, indeed. Indeed. Maybe look at the global rankings, shall we? Shall we make the mistake of looking at the global rankings? Almost 10 seconds. Ladies and gentlemen, 10 seconds off the lead. How bad is that? Change oil as well. Can we do that in this bit? We'd have to back out altogether, wouldn't we? Gonna be no good. Oh man. This is the fastest Supra. Lord is Ghost. He's the fastest Supra here. In ninth. But there will be quite a few Supras on here, I would have thought. Yeah. Maybe it's about 10% of the 100, you know, top 100. I think 10 of them are maybe Supras. 8, 9, 10 of them are Supras. It's a good car. It's a good car around here. Just, yeah. Just not a track I know very well. Shows the difference that it makes knowing a track though. But I'm sure I could improve by quite a bit by the end of the night. I'm ready for bed. Ready to go to bed already, just call it a night. Save myself the embarrassment. Right, is Raymond in this one? No. See, this is the issue here. I think when it knocks it off, when it goes wrong at the very start, I think that is partly what we believe is the crossplay thing. There we go. Now the timer starts because everyone's now in the lobby. So let's just wait and see what happens. Hopefully there's no issues on this one, but you never know. But at least we're on track now, so if there is issues, I think we'll be able to just keep lapping round and getting some practice in. Much needed practice, might I add. Nope, looks like we're going to go straight in. It works, whey! Right, where are we going to qualify for this one? Don't be a plonker all your life, Rodney. Right, let's go. Right, so the next race we want to do medium and hard tyres only. No accidental stints on the softs. But yes, if you want to take a guess, now is your time. Where are we going to qualify and what will our qualifying time be? And we all know the score. If we get it correct at all 3 decimal places, free t-shirt from the merch store. Links in the description for that. Oh, fantastic. Didn't actually hit the wall that hard, I don't think, to warrant engine damage like that, but I'm not going to disagree with the game. I would rather it be like this than it was before, where you could literally do anything you wanted and have no consequence, or ram off every wall and have no consequence. Oh, sorry buddy. Did I almost just ruin his lap? Sorry pal. Well, there was no need to brake test, was there? I wasn't trying to wipe you out. Not that he knows, I guess. He probably did think I was trying to actually just pit maneuver him off the track. So, apologies to him. That wasn't what I was trying to do. Right, let's try and make this lap count. Not great there, not great there. Turn 1, we're already slower than we should be. Big braking zone here, big right-hander. Maybe he's braking a little bit early. I was trying to brake a little bit later than I have been there, but it was never really going to pay off, I don't think. That's got to be quicker. Oh no, maybe if we didn't run wide, that had to be a little bit quicker there. And perhaps than normal, perhaps. Ah! Right, maybe it's not my worst ever lap. Actually, being realistic, I think that actually is my best ever lap. 27.1. Need to be quicker though. Right, big braking zone at the bottom. I'm going to go, I think it's the 150 metre board. Ah. Right, come on, let's improve in this final sector. Let's get this down to the 26s. Still crazy to think that that's 7 seconds off the pace of the top laps though. Can't see what that number is, don't want to look just yet. Come on, hopefully. Just off the pace in total there. I'm quite surprised at that actually. Just trying to carry a little bit more speed into the corners, come off the brakes a little bit earlier so we can just allow the car to roll in and turn. Still P11 though. Well off. Trying to get down on the power just super early. Ah, no. Oh, we're still up. Wasn't expecting that. That's going to have cost time, that. Into the sand. Into the bloody sand. Oh, man. Not smooth. Not smooth at all. I think I'm still... Oh, no, I'm not. It literally just told me that I'm half a second down. And I'm sat here going, oh, I think I'm still up. This will be better. That was better. That was better. That was much better. So now we've got the benefit there. Good exit there. We got a good benefit. Look at that. 3/10. 3/10 up. That was 3.5 on that sector. Puts us up 3.5. 3 overall. That's the difference. This is going to be a big gain as well along this straight because we've had such a good exit. Decent. That's got to be quicker through there as well. It's blue, so I presume it's good. Not looking at the time though. Oh, this is definitely a 26 of some sort. Right, we're almost down to the 25s then. Let's see if we can do it on this lap. This will be our last one, last attempt. See if we can do it. We're getting better though, we're improving. .8, I think that says for our optimal time. This in 5th yet. Come on. Sense up. Now we're talking, aren't we? Just trying to turn in for that corner there. I just nearly took the wheel off the podium, off the stand there. It's another good exit there. I think that's decent. Didn't feel like it was actually as good as the one before, but it feels all right. 6/10 up. We could make up quite a few positions with this now. If we manage to keep it though, we need to keep it across the line. this far up our optimal now at 25.4. That's a little bit more like it. Trying to make sure I don't mess it up there. This again is going to be a much better lap. This might be a 25. Yeah, 25.3. That's much better. That is much better. Oh, happy with that. Right, P5. P5. Right, that was decent. That was decent. Now we need to make the most of it. Still though, the guy, he's 9/10 ahead of me there. The guy in the podium, P3. And then Pinky, the fellow Brit in the Corvette, 2/10 ahead of me. We're getting there. Right, let's change tyres. Cheers, Michael, for the well done. Yeah, I think that was a little bit better. Safe to say. Safe to say, a little bit better than the last one. Right. Let's triple check this. We're starting on the mediums. We're starting on the mediums. Good. Good, good, good. Right. Here we go. Here we go, here we go. Let's be having you. This is where it crashes. We've got a good quali time and a good start. This is where it crashes. Oh, I hear a bit of noise. Breathe. There we are. There we are. That was a cool livery. It looked very aerodynamic, that livery. Right, come on then. Let's go. Let's go, let's go. Guesses in. Get your guesses in. How well are we going to do here? I'll give you the odds 15-1 that we get a podium. Who wants to bet some money? Wow. Leader very quick out of turn 2 there. Out of that tight right hand iron from the braking zone. Going to brake pretty early just to be on the safe side. The race leader went a little bit wide there. Oh, guys. It's getting a bit scrappy here. We're up to the podium though. That 15-1 bet was looking quite good now, isn't it? We do in-play betting here though, so your odds have just dropped down to 2-1. With a 1-1 absolute guarantee that will bin it afterwards. If anyone wants to bet on that, on which lap I will bin it. If we get a podium out of this though, I'll be over the moon with that. Right, I don't know what the race leader's in, but when we're on the straight, look at how much pace difference we have. We're way quicker on the straights. What's he in? He's in the WRX. That explains that. That explains that. So what's this guy in behind him? Because it looks like on the straights we have a significant advantage. He's in the Porsche, which does explain the straight line advantage against both of them, WRX and the Porsche. We're going to be quicker in a straight line. And when slipstream is concerned and on this in the race, obviously disabled in quali, but it's live in the race. And it makes a big difference. He's going to get away massively there though, because I was very slow out of that corner. The guy in the Porsche behind us, oh no, it's the fellow Brit, Pinky there behind us. He is going to have a slipstream, courtesy of ourselves. In fifth again, I think. Woohoo, here we go. Within 2 seconds. .9. I think the WRX looks after its tyres a little bit better though, if I remember. Pretty much any car will look after its tyres better than the Supra. 1.8. Closing now, closing. Here's me hoping that I will get a slipstream from this far back. I tell you what, we could end up with fastest lap here, because this is going to be our only real quick lap, of course, on the medium tyres. Our next lap, if we decide to go one more, will be a little bit, well, a hell of a lot slower. And we've closed the gap massively to this guy here. So let's take a look at this, because we were 1.6, 1.7 there. This is the difference of straight line speed plus slipstream. Oh, I really do think we could have him, as long as we can stay close enough, I think we could have him within the next couple of laps. 1000%. A 1000%. Look at this. Oh, we got a better exit there as well. Similar sort of situation going to be happening here then. Going to close massively on this straight. Well, a couple of tenths. Come on. I really hope this turns out to be a good race. I really hope this turns out to be a good race. Possibly outbraked a bit there. We're closing still, we're closing. Right, I'm taking it quite easy around here. It's going to be quite easy to bin it at this point now. Pretty worn medium tyres. As I say, let's really focus on those exits. Messed that one up pretty epically, but nevertheless. Let's get that gap closed again if we can do here. We were so close to him before, we've dropped off now. .4 again, 1.3. It's going to be interesting going in for the pit stops. I mean, I'll be devastated if I find out he's been on hard tyres all this time. Whilst I'm on the mediums, just about managing to stay on the back of him. But I think he will have done the sensible thing and started on... That wasn't a very good exit there though. But I think he will have started on the mediums. Right, let's close the gap again then. Here we go. He's moving about because he knows we're in the slipstream now. As well as just having a much superior top end speed. But problem being, WRX I feel is a little bit better in the corners, particularly maybe the low speed corners, which is going to be a big difference and a big factor when we're both on the hard tyres. I'm alright now on these mediums despite them having a little bit less grip, or quite a significant amount of less grip. But fresh set of hards, like for like tyre, that WRX is going to be a bit better than this Supra. Other than top end speed, which is the only thing we've got really holding us to him at the moment. I was going to say, surely he's not going to go for another lap, which he doesn't. No, he was on the hard tyres. No. No, he was on the hard tyre. What? Wow, that's impressive. Oh, don't refuel. God, just almost wasted a load of time refueling there. Right, he comes out on the medium tyres then. The interesting thing that we're going to have to pay attention to here, apart from traffic, which I don't want to block. The interesting thing is he going to manage 4 laps on the mediums? I think that's a bit of a big ask. I know the WRX is a little bit better on tyres, but we were struggling there after 3 laps. So we'll keep an eye on that. And keep an eye on how well we think he's doing. Tyres. Right, let's just keep an eye on it then. Obviously we have ended up with a bit of traffic in front of us, so I don't want to drop too much here. And of course he's on the medium, so he will pull away this first lap. I just don't want it to be by too much. You can see he's already got quite a gap. That's easily a 2 or 3 second gap. Gonna have to try and get past this guy in the braking zone here, I think. Oh, that's early on the brakes, mate. That is early on the brakes. Nah. That is too early on the brakes for me, that. Not a fan of that. Again, a bit of understeer kicking in. Fair play, mate. He holds it around the outside very nicely. Just goes to show that's exactly what I was saying about it not being worthwhile trying to go for certain overtakes around here. Better off just doing it on the straight there. I think he's getting held up by traffic. The guy who we know is realistically P1. He's got held up quite a bit there, I think, actually. Today's race is a killer for you. It's a killer for me as well. An absolute killer. Really, really difficult race. Who are you racing for again, Raymond? Who's your manufacturer again? Sorry, you'll have to remind me. Right, it's these next couple of laps where he is going to be starting to slow down, and we're going to have that slight crossover between medium, worn set of medium tyres and our hard tyres. Keep making mistakes though, running a bit too deep into some of these corners. Going to try not to push too hard because he is quite slow on those mediums. I think he's going to have to, I think he's realised he's going to have to try and look after them. I mean, he can look after them all he wants if we're going to drive like that. That is so much time lost there. Come on. Renault, but I don't complain about machines. I've been terrible. I do both. I say I've been terrible, but I still complain about the car. If we're going to have any luck in this race, it's going to come to us in the last lap, because he's going to start to be very slow on those medium tyres. I think, or I hope. Absolute idiot. Absolute idiot. Put it into the wall, that'll stop us. That'll slow us down. We could end up losing the podium here. We could end up losing the podium here. Right, P1 I think it's fair to say is not happening, but we do need to really make sure that we make sure we don't lose the position, but hasn't half compromised us there. Really? Yeah, let's just keep that one, I think. Right, this last lap's going to be difficult then. P2 is going to be the best that we can do. We're going to have to try and stay on the back of this Porsche to get that position back. I think he's on fresher tyres. His grip through there was mega. And his speed and pace. Right, P3 I think is now our new target. I can't believe he was on the hard tyres at the start. Devastated when I realised he was. Because we'd been struggling to keep up with him all that time. Or we just managed to keep up with him. It just goes to show how quick he is and how quick he has been. We don't want this Frenchman. I think he's in the GTR there. He's going to have the slipstream. Going to have to watch for him as well. Try and hold on to this podium spot as best as we can. Messed it up. Oh, he's got a penalty. Stay within half a second and I'll hold on to this podium. He'll be gutted about that. Thank God for that. We managed to hold on to the podium there. Oh, he was in the RCF. I thought it was the GTR. With the bonnet stripe down the middle of the car, I thought it was the GTR. Right. I think we'll maybe go one more race. See if we can do any better. Just got the fellow Brit across the line. Oh, what do we think of that then? That one was all right, but gutted. I'm gutted that he was on the hard tyres at the beginning, because I thought, oh, I've kept up with him. I've kept up with him, and then into the pits he goes, and he's on the bloody hard tyres. Crazy. Massive well done, mate. Thank you very much, Raymond. Thank you. Not bad. You can't complain about a podium for sure. But yeah, good race that one. Interesting. Good race and interesting. Right, let's jump back in for a bit more qualifying. Let's do this. We'll do this 9 PM slot, and then we'll call it a day, I think. Long races these, or it feels like a long race, even though it's not that long a race. Right, I'm desperate to get a better time down on the board at least. I think the next lobby will be the one. Well, here's to hoping. Fingers crossed, Michael. If we can get a race win tonight, that would be mega. But I'm not going to bank on it, especially if I drive like that. Problem being is that at the moment still I can't picture like the track up ahead. I'm still kind of remembering each corner as it sort of comes at the moment. Which is not very good. I kind of know where I need to be going, braking points and all the rest of it, but I do feel like I'm second guessing some of it as I go. Earlier on the power, earlier on the power. More minimum speed through the corners. Come on. Flat right-hander. Much later than that on a fresh set of soft tyres. Not on the mediums though, or the hards. Definitely not the hards. Nearly into the wall. Nearly into the wall. Oh no, I've done that all wrong. Too tight to the left-hand side there. That's all wrong. It's not the line you want at all. What a donkey. Alright, that's going to be like another 28 there, or a 29 probably. 28.2. We can definitely do better than that then, considering how much we just messed up that final sector. Ah, man. Shambles. Lost lots of time there. We can still maybe make it back though. Right. We're 4/10 up here as we hit the braking zone. We easily lost like a second and a half in that last sector. Tight to the left. And we got the corner with a house on the right. That's how I'm remembering that one, being the nightmare corner that it is. Keep your foot planted. Go on. Foot planted here as well. See what happens, isn't it? Gotta just see what happens. $26. Very nearly a 25 that. Very nearly a 25. In fact, does that say my optimal is a 25.8? I believe it does. Right. Right, I think this is a slightly, perhaps a slightly quicker lobby, judging by where I'm ranking there. Let's get out on the warm-up. Right, let's go. Get your guesses in. What is our quali time going to be? Hey. Ooh, 25.876. Michael's guess. I'd be well happy if we got that, Michael. I'd be absolutely over the moon if we got that. And it would mean my quickest lap of the night. Quickest lap of the night, if we manage to get that. Right, so I think we got 3 attempts in the last time, didn't we? Three or four laps. 3 under the checkered flag, and then 1 more, and we've crossed the line before it drops. Right, first lap then, let's go. I hope this guy doesn't think he's going to get a slipstream off us, because he'll be bitterly disappointed to realise there's no slipstream in these lobbies, as we mentioned earlier. Let's go. Come on. Too early on the brakes there. Good. Oh, same here as well. A lot of time lost there. A lot of time lost. What was that? What am I doing? I actually feel like that might have been an alright lap up until then as well. Probably actually, despite a couple of mistakes, probably still not the worst lap I've ever done. A 26.4, realistically, still not too bad. We're just going to drop. Look at us just dropping down the leaderboards though, as everybody else crosses the line. Sets the much faster times. You know when you know you've done something wrong, but you just commit to it anyway. I knew I made a mistake immediately there, and instead of just lifting off the power, the first thing in my mind is, oh no, but I'll lose time. And yet putting it into the wall obviously is what's going to lose the most time, but you don't think of that as you're going. Right, that's going to be another lap where we know, yeah, look at that, where we know we could be quite a way up. Overall, this lap probably going to end up being about the same, I think, as our previous. A couple of fairly big mistakes, but we had a couple in the last one, so this is probably going to be another kind of 28 or 26, low 26 maybe. I'm going to try and get that 25 that Michael suggested earlier. Michael's guess. Getting better through there for sure. Oh, look at that. Absolutely. Not even half a tenth between that and my last lap. Right, let's make this one count. We'll get 2 more laps in. But I don't want to be trying to push like crazy on the last lap. Let's see if we can get it on this. What? How am I half a tenth up? Half a second up, rather. Sorry, not even half a tenth. Half a second. That can't be right. Did I read that right? I'm sure I read 5 tenths up there. Can't be right, that. Surely not. I think I misread that. Sounds like someone's blew up their engine on the Gateshead Highway there, outside. Don't know if you heard that in the microphone or not, but... That's how you get turned into that corner. Just accidentally touch it on the grass, pretend that you meant it. I broke too late there, and that's cost me a lot of time in that corner on entry. And there as well, that's a lot of time lost there. That is a lot of time lost there. I wouldn't be surprised to see red here. Best 1.4. Did we make a mistake there on the last lap, maybe? I can't be that far ahead on my time, no way. Is a good lap. This has got to be 25s, surely, surely. Get in, down to the 25s. One more lap, see if we can do it. See if we can improve a little bit more. Still 2.1 seconds off the lead though. 23.3 Jacob, or whatever that name even says, I'm not sure. The Spaniard though. Crazy quick. I feel like I could still improve on my last lap, but we were down by 0.132, so at the first sector I don't know if I can have some improvements to better that. Oh, we're in the sand, same as this guy. That's going to be it. That is going to be it. Let's just sit and do circles with this guy. Oh, nightmare. Nightmare. Absolute nightmare. Right, let's get out of this then. We're still starting P5. This is a much quicker lobby. We'll maybe we'll start on the hard tyre. Quick toilet trip before we start. But we'll start on the hard tyre for P7. Oh, we dropped down to P8. We've dropped down to P8. Right, so my reasoning for the... my thoughts here for the hard tyres. I think we go hard tyre because there's going to be a lot of first lap fighting for a start, and you're going to lose a lot of life out of the mediums without extracting a maximum pace. We might drop, providing that the race still goes smoothly, but we might drop down a position or two. But I feel like it's not going to matter too much because I think that's going to cancel out in the slipstream. And I think pretty much everybody behind us anyways might be starting on the hard tyres. Maybe, I don't know. It would sort of make sense, I think. But yeah, we do the hard tyres. We know we can only get 3 laps on the mediums. So pit lap 4 onto the mediums. That'll be our plan, our strat. I mean, this guy, the Frenchman up top here. May the god of not binning it look down on me favourably. Indeed. Fingers crossed here. Yeah, like I said, I think the hard tyres... I think starting on the mediums, with all the fighting that we're going to have, we're just going to take so much life out of them. And I think that'll be better spent in what will naturally become slightly cleaner air later on. So we're starting on the hards. And we're hoping for the best. Here we go. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. What's your guesses then? We're P8. We're hoping to move up. I don't think we can really aim for a podium like we have done previously. But I feel like being ambitious. We'll have our elbows out first couple of laps. Try and do our best, I think. This guy very close to me there as well in terms of time. I love that livery. Let's work this one out, yeah. Bolt's in front of us, yeah. I wonder if he's going to have gone medium or hard tyre. Let's go. We're about to find out. We'll stop pondering it. We will get our answers. This guy with a good getaway, so I think he's going to be on the medium tyres, maybe. Feel the distinct lack of grip from the hard tyres there, though, as they are very, very cold still as well. Caught out yet. And the outside's not where you want to be, not on the hard tyres. We've got the launch, to the inside we go, we'll have that. Absolutely, we will have that. Just trying to get the car stopped before we turn in. Right, I'm happy to be here where I am. I'm still in P8. I'm still in pretty much the same gap behind these guys here. And I've still got a nice set of medium tyres in the garage waiting for me, so that's good. We've not had to use our medium tyres to stay on the back of them, if you know what I mean. Oh, we're going to have that one as well. Wonderful. Right, up to P7. So we've dropped down a position, we've gained it back, and then we've gained one more. Try and use the straight line advantage that we have in this beast of a Supra. See that we are gaining to the leader. Took out about half a tenth there on the straight. We'll make that a tenth now, tenth and a half, 2 tenths. We're going to have taken out about 3 tenths to the leader there. Oh, that's late on the brakes. That's out braking is what that is. That's not late on the brakes, that's out braking. Trying to give space to this guy on the inside. He's overshot it, trying to outbrake us there. Cost us time though. Cost us time that we didn't need to cost ourselves. Let's try and just close this gap now. I suspect we're going to drop from these guys, considering they most likely are going to be on the medium tyres. I would suspect be the most sensible thing for them to do, I think. Oh no, that's awfully done. That is awfully done, man. Need to stop doing that. That's going to cost us. I would love a P5 out of this race. P8 to P5 I feel like would be okay. I just keep out braking though on these bloody hard tyres. Yeah, the Aston's got to have gone there. Yeah. Have it back. Let's look at trying to get this one back off the Aston. Oh, he runs wide. We've got to do the same as him, spot the opportunity and just go for it. Don't want to cost ourselves too much time hanging behind. Into the wall he goes behind us, so hopefully he's not a problem anymore. That's where we need to brake on the hard tyres. Out broke on the last one, lost a lot of time. We should be in front of this guy, for example. Lost ourselves probably about 2 seconds just by out braking on those last few laps. Right, we're starting to catch up to this pack here as well then. Have a look at this. So hopefully this is the pack of medium runners who have lost pace. We'll see how many of them go into the pits. Oh, he's gone wide. He's gone wide, he's binned it. Oh, that's a weird place to run wide there as well. He'd be gutted with that. He'd be gutted with that. Problem being now, gap to the leader is 20 seconds. So he could actually do his pit stop and he would still come out a second clear of us at the moment. If he has started on the medium tyres, that's what will happen. I suspect he will do a pit stop at the end of this lap. But if he's on the hard tyres, which he very may well be, right, 3 seconds to P6 there as well. Oh, we got yellow flags. Interesting. What's happened here then? Nothing, it would seem. Oh, there's someone who's binned it. Oh, and there's someone who's binned it again. Is he the race leader? He was the race leader. He was the race leader who's just binned it there. Now we're only 10 seconds to the lead, which is a bit mental. We'll have to see what's happened there. We'll have to check out the replay. There's now Insane Bolt is in the lead. But he's on the medium tyres. There's someone else who's binned it. Right, this is where it gets interesting then. This is where it gets interesting. We know we can only get 3 laps out of the medium, so we know we need to do this 4th lap. But there's someone there who's gone in on the hard tyres now and going to try and get that 4th lap out of the medium, which I think is a bit brave. I know I couldn't do it in this car, so depending what car they're in, maybe we've been very fortunate here, the race leader binning it, and obviously something else going on up ahead, so I think we could actually try our luck and look at a podium, or try to look at a podium. You never know, is all I'm going to say. Struggling to get grip and power out of the car where I want it now, though. Although seemingly not, compared to when we're looking at the timing board, according to the timing boards. 4.6 to the lead. That was awfully done, that corner there. This one probably done even worse. So a lot of time lost once again. This guy, this is the guy who I think could be on for the race win here, actually. If he's going to go 4 laps here, I think he's on the hard tyres, and he's got much better pace than I do, and I think he'll challenge the front runners. When they come out of the pits. So this guy, I don't even know what flag that is. What nationality is that? This guy's going to be the one to watch, though. Start closing here. Not that it makes much difference considering the 5-second gap, but this is another car up ahead where we've obviously got a big straight line advantage, which could be interesting or good to know for if we do manage to catch up. .7, he's made a big mistake. He's made a big mistake there. Into the pits now then. Yeah, he's on the hard tyres. I thought as much. I'm glad I didn't see that he was on the mediums, a super worn set of mediums or something like that, and still being quicker. Looks like it's from the, does that say Saudi area? Oh, his nationality, his flag, yes, I got you. I got you, I got you. I didn't know what you meant there. Right, problem we got now. We're on a fresh set of mediums, as is the TCR driver in P2. 10 seconds is going to be a lot to try and close on, even on a freshest set of shiny mediums. Even on a set of softs, to be honest, this would be difficult to close the gap. Let's do our best. We've had taste of a podium, we want another one. We only need 2 more positions and I can see P3 there. I want P3, I want a podium for sure. Here we go. Oh, we're almost being gifted P4 here. Oh, he runs into the wall there as well. Whoa, 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 whoa. Right, that's going to be one I need to watch out for there, I think. Just in case, if he does catch up, that's a little bit... He's glitching all over the shop there. I think his name's Spike as well, which is we'll not forget that because that's exactly what his internet is doing. So right, insane Bolt, fellow Brit. Oh, he's had a nightmare. I don't know if he's must have had an off there or had damage. I was going to say it looked like he was serving a penalty actually, but that wouldn't be the case. Right, we're on the podium. We are on the podium. Bolt's on in the Jag as well. That's could be a good car around here as well. Right, 2 more laps on these medium tyres. Can we close the gap? little bit sloppy. A couple of mistakes there. Definitely costing myself time. I think as long as I can hold on to P3, I'll be happy with that. I think that's a good result. Really good result. Yeah, he had damage. It looked like he must have had some a hefty amount of damage, though, to be fair. He looked as if he wasn't moving at all on the track. Looked like he'd served like a 20-minute penalty for the pace that he had on that straight. Unfortunate. My pace out that corner wasn't very good either there. That was a panic to get stopped. Right, I think whatever the nationality of this chap is, the TCR driver, I think he's had a slight mistake there, but I don't think we're going to catch up to him at all. Flags. Could this be a benefit to us? Yeah, that's going to be a penalty for driving like a complete twonk. Oh, he's binned it. He had the race lead as well. Oh, mate, we're going to take P2 and we're going to try and run with it as far and as quickly as we can do. I'm glad I didn't get a penalty for cutting that corner there earlier. It was a mistake, obviously. Just need to bring this home now. Take a P2. My word, I didn't think we could have got much better than P5, P6, considering where we started, so I think we've got to say that we're happy with this. It's been a good day's work. Productive evening on the manufacturers, as it always has been, except for last week. That was an absolute rotten stream, that one. But the other streams have been really, really decent. Decent results. Like I've been saying, the past few streams I've put a lot of practice in beforehand. I think it's made the difference. More enjoyable stream, both for myself, you guys watching. Better results, better racing. All the rest of it. Not too shabby at all. Not too shabby at all. Take a P2. As lucky as it was, and as fortunate as it was, we'll have a watch though of the replay. If people want to stick around, we'll have a quick watch. Check your DR bar, please. Yes, I shall do. I shall do. We will see if it's made much difference. I believe that one will have done, even though, like, on paper, P8 to P2 is mega, but realistically, we were just one of few people to keep it on track, I think, which is rare because it's normally me being the one that bins it, so... Right, let's have a watch of this replay then. Michael's going to have a neb along with us, that'll do. Right. I did save that replay there, didn't I? I think I did. Sure I did. I'll be gutted if I didn't. I think that's the one. Oh, that's where he quit. What's going on here? Oh, he's on the soft tyres. He's on the soft tyres. He's obviously forgot to change by mistake, hasn't he? He's forgot to change. Look at the nightmare he's having trying to look after them. And they're just all red. They've gone. He's got nothing left in those tyres at all. I think this is the point where we pass him as well. Oh, he's binned it again there. Yeah, that's where we get past. Right, let's look at Bolt's run then. So he... Because he started... I was going to say, he started in front of us. So he's actually had a really, really good start to the lap. You see he's on the mediums. On the mediums here as well, so... Excuse me, brakes nice and early. Nice and clean out there, whereas we had a bit of an error and we went a little bit wide. So is he going to get the spot on for P6? To the right hand side he goes. This looks like it's going to be nicely done. Oh, very late on the brakes. As clean as you like. Oh god, right, that's how we got a couple of positions there then. Nice, so up to P5. So he's got one overtake and he's been gifted one. So a couple of positions for him there, good start. Gifted another one by the Corvette there. He'll be gutted by, oh, that spike there. He'll be gutted with that. Drifting a little bit wide around those corners as you naturally do. You want to get so much power down and you want to also be right onto the apex. You just can't do both at the same time, but so tricky. So then I think that's when the leader bins it. Oh no, just gets the TCR driver on. Straight line speed. He's going to have the AMG here. Does the AMG bin it then? Oh, into the wall. Yes. Nicely done. So that's how he's ended up in the lead as well then. And then onto the into the pits. Let's see how this guy binned it. So he's on medium tyres. He's had a bit of a nightmare all around, hasn't he? So he's driving with traction control on, so you would think that that, hopefully for his sake, is not an error coming out of the corner. Oh, he's tried to turn and avoid. And of course, as he's trying to turn around, he's just driving into the... What's he doing? Get into gear. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, I feel bad for him. That is painful. And then a penalty, and then damage as well. Oh, mate. That's how we got P2, boys and girls. Well, there we go. That's not too shabby. That was a good little night of racing, that. We'll check our DR bar here. I think we're going to be... I think, let's be honest, we're going to be pretty close to A+. I would have thought. I would hope. That is the closest to A+ we've been, I can tell you that much. That really is the closest to A+. Depending on next week's races, we might have a 10 minutes or so where we are A+ rated. Who knows? Who knows? It could well happen. But there we are. Really hope everyone's enjoyed that stream. Once again, I say this about every stream, apart from the really, really bad ones. This is another one that's been one of my favourites. Really, really enjoyed that. Didn't think that I would do. Bit of practice has made all the difference. And it's just, yeah, it's been mega. Two really, really good, 3 decent results there, to be fair. Three decent results, 2 really, really good ones. 2 podiums. So, not too shabby. Not too shabby. Hope everyone's enjoyed it. Appreciate anyone stopping by who has done. Please leave a like if you haven't done so already. And obviously subscribe as well on YouTube. Follow on Twitch if you haven't done so already. And yeah, stick to your best car next week. Definitely next week is going to be one of those where we work hard and try and get to A+ rating. I think it's going to be worth doing. I would just, I just really hope that there's some good combos that that sort of works in my favour. If we got Nürburgring there, Nordschleife, I'd be over the moon. Hasn't been on here in a little while, I don't think. Trying to think of other tracks that sort of decent, really. What do we think? What would we look forward to? Group 2. There's definitely going to be a Group 2 race next week. We've had Group 3s, 4s. We've had the Group 1s return. I definitely think there'll be a Group 2 race next week, which I feel would be pretty well suited. Brands Hatch. Group 4s at Brands Hatch is a good combo for me. What else? Spa, maybe. I'm normally off the pace at Spa, but it offers a lot of opportunities. What else? What are we going to end up with? I wonder. Group 2 at Interlagos. What a combo that would be. Tokyo Straights. Less chance of me binning it at Tokyo, to be honest, but not my strong tracks. But definitely less chance of me binning it, that's for sure. Mount Panorama, that could be another one. We've not seen that one in a little while. Or as you say, Michael, Tokyo Express. We'll wait and see. We'll wait and see. I will hope and pray that we have Brands Hatch for Group B. in the Group 4s, and then maybe Group 2 at the Nürburgring Nordschleife as well. That would be mega. Be dangerous, but it would be mega. So, anyways, we'll wait and see. Appreciate everyone stopping by. As always, enjoy what is left of the weekend. No streams tomorrow, of course, because that would have normally been our manufacturer slot. Back on Monday for hopefully some good races for the dailies. So, you never know, possibly A+ rated as well. Appreciate it. Thank you all for tuning in. Enjoy your weekend. And I shall catch you all on Bank Holiday Monday. So we might have a slightly earlier start as well. We'll wait and see. Toodles!